my dear soul siblings, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to have a look at your next 5 months. Yeah, because, well, it's July already and we've already passed our 7 months of 2025. Isn't it amazing how time is passing fast? And I'm pretty sure that time is passing faster than ever. So without further ado, let's have your reading. I have over here group number 1, 2, and 3. Choose the image or the deck of cards that you feel most drawn to. All right. Take a moment, pause the screen if you need, and I will see you in your reading through the timestamp below. Hello, my group number 1 people. So if you chose this image, this deck, then this is your reading. So let's have a look what's happening for you in the next 5 months. What do you need to know? What events will be coming up that you may need to pay attention to? Right off the bat, I can't speak today. Straight off the bat, I think I'm saying something weird, but anyways, you know what I mean. I'm feeling as if you're going to get yourself out of a rut, out of a stagnation, out of a tough situation. You're going to manifest yourself abundance as well in the next 5 months. I'm picking up that a lot of you will be even finding the key to your problems. It's like you're manifesting things to come to you, but you also will find a key to some solution that have been keeping you blocked. So once you unblock those tough situations in the next 5 months, manifestations will start coming to you. You will start getting more inspiration to do things that you never thought that you could do in your life. I'm picking up this could be about work. It could be about relationship. It could be that you're picking up what scarcity you still have about love and relationships. And once you find the key to how you can heal that scarcity, that lack that you feel, you're going to be able to, start manifesting a healthier version of connections that you prefer having in your life, right? Because when we are wounded, we still don't know what we want, or if we were once abandoned. It could be even in the past life or when we were a child. We kind of carry that kind of baggage into our next connections. Doesn't matter platonic or romantic. We just somehow still carry that into our connections. So I'm picking up that next 5 months when it comes to relationship. It could be that also, or it could be about your career, your business, your personal goals, your personal development. It could be various of things. So take it how it resonates. Put it into the situation you feel more connected to. Okay. So let's see. What else do you need to know about the next 5 months? I'm not separating categories when I'm doing my readings. It's because, come on, let's face it, in our lives, sometimes we have nothing going on in the next few weeks. So it's very hard to just go okay, the next 5 months about love, about relationship, about job, about, I don't know, health. It's very difficult because sometimes we just have to accept that we have nothing going on in the next few weeks. So in the next 5 months, this is what I'm picking up for you. Because I see a lot of people are posting about, okay, next 5 months about love, I'm come on, nothing much goes on in many people's life in the next even 3 days. So that's just my take on it. If you're curious why I don't just separate my readings. All right. Intuition, World in Reverse, Empress. I'm picking up that, other events coming to you in the next 5 months has a lot to do with solving your karmic debt or karmic contracts, soul contracts. And we are going into the Mercury retrograde. So I'm picking up that in the next month and the next 4 weeks or so, you're going to be encountering your ex situations coming back to you. Could be ex-friend, ex-lover, ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-partnerships, ex-colleagues. They're coming back because there's some unfinished business still going on within this soul contract that you may need to learn from still. And just a heads up for you, just because you need to resolve this contract, just because you need to end this soul contract, it doesn't mean that you need to develop anything new with it. So you don't need to have a fresh connection with this person. You don't need to start over. You don't need to nurture it. When I look at this Empress card, it is telling me that this is something that you don't need to nurture it. You don't need to put any more energy to it, because it's not going to go further than it is. All you need to do when facing this person is just to close the chapter, to have maybe to gain some clarity from this person, although you already know what it is, but I'm picking up it's more to do with the other person may need closure. And just as like an empathic souls that we are deep inside ourselves, the least we can do is to give that to them. If not forgiveness, like if this person done you wrong, either in business wise or relationships wise, I'm picking up if we can't forgive this person just yet, you don't need to, but just, you know, have the closure together and things together on a lighter note. So once you are able to have that forgiveness, you know that at least, you know, you had a light note ending it or closing the chapter. All right. And it helps you to feel even lighter, you know, in general. So that's what I'm picking it. Now let's have a look. What does Mother Rose want you to know for the next 5 months? What advice, what enlightenment you need to hear, perhaps? Sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. So I'm picking up in the next 5 months, you should take good care of your energy level. I'm picking up there may be some imbalance in your energy where you give too much, but you take not enough for yourself. You're not giving enough grace to yourself. And I'm picking up that that's something you should be doing. All right. That's all I have for you. I hope it's helpful, and I'll see you in the next. Bye. Hello, my group number 2 people. Let's have a look. What do you need to hear for the next 5 months? What's going to happen for you? So I'm picking up that in the next 5 months, you're going to be needing to reflect more on your journey forward, moving forward. I'm picking up that you may want to watch out who you trust and who you should keep your distance away from, because there's this energy where 2 people are not agreeing to something, and sometimes it's just better to walk away from each other, at least for some time. But when you do that, make sure you get the healing you need before jumping into anything new. Again, this could be about relationship. It could be about work. I'm seeing like a situation where maybe things are not working out at work, And instead of just, you know, jumping into this space of fear and right away, you know, start sending CV and agreeing to a new job, you may want to do more like, you know, a self-reflection of why things don't go the way you hoped, or why things didn't work out the way that you and the other person, it could be your boss, it could be your colleague or business partner, why it fell apart. So reflect on it. You can still, you know, go on a search, try to see if there's anything new for you, but I'm picking up that you still need to, you know, have a look what's gone wrong, so that when you get into like a new job or when you go into new interviews, you can spot, you know, some red flags that may have you repeating the same patterns in the new workspace. It could be new flags of that company or of that employer, or it could be something that doesn't resonate with your soul. Like, it doesn't have to be like people have red flags or you have red flags. It could just simply be that something is not fit to your soul level anymore. So this is also something you need to reflect on. That now, when it comes to relationship, it's the same idea, okay? It's the same idea. You need to self-reflect, see what went wrong, how to improve things in the next round, if this type of person is purely for you or no, what kind of person suit you more, so that when you start dating again, you know what to look for from a partner and build a stronger foundation. I'm picking up that whatever that could have brought you happiness may not bring you happiness anymore, because we all grow, we all change. So whatever that resonated with you in the past may not resonate with you anymore. So that's what I'm picking up. Heads up. You, in the next 5 months or so, you may feel as if your intuition is being blocked, like you cannot see what's happening behind the scene, and you cannot really feel who is really taking advantage of you, or you may not realize how much burden you are taking on from another person because your intuition is blocked or will be blocked. And this is just going to teach you a lesson of strength, discipline, perseverance, and courage. That will be the lesson you will be learning. It's not that, you know, your intuition is blocked because you suck at something, suck at your spirituality. Like, I'm picking up, if you are people who do tarot cards and Reiki and you feel very blocked, it's because it's on purpose. It's a lesson to it. You know, sometimes when we are blocked in our intuition, we may feel like, oh, maybe this is not for me. Maybe I'm just bad at it. Maybe I don't have it anymore. No, there's a lesson behind this for you. You know, sometimes our spirit guides would even block our instinct before getting into a relationship. It's because if we're not blocked, we'd be like, oh, we know what's gonna happen, we're not doing it, and we would run away, right? Like, I mean, some of us, like, we would run away and go like, no, I've seen it. But we get blocked about certain areas of our life. It's like because we are being forced to learn that lesson, unfortunately. And fortunately, I mean, we came here to learn something. Now, if we use our gifts all the time, we're not learning anything here on earth. So that is that. So let's see what Mother Rose want you to hear for the next 5 months. Wasted lands, sustainability, slow down, tend to your gardens. Okay, you need to listen to your body. What is missing? What do you need? Slow down. You don't have to go fast and everything, right? It's about self-respect also, but self-reflection, going into the next thing slowly, building foundation slowly, you know, take time, take days, take nights, take years to do it. You don't have to go too fast. All right. So, and if you feel as if you are overloaded, take a step back, rest, tend to your garden, and then continue. Right, so that's all I have for you. I hope it makes sense, and I will see you in the next. Bye. Hello, my group number 3 people. Let's have a look what's happening for you in the next 5 months. Can't believe that we're already in July. It seems like yesterday was January, now it's July. Whoa. Anyways, let's see. What do you need to know for the next 5 months? You need to get out of your headspace, guys. I'm picking up in the next 5 months, you will be in situations where you're anxious all the time. You're not seeing things clearly. You don't have any optimism for some reasons. It's like there's lack of passion. You're not feeling anything new coming on, and perhaps this is why you're going to feel like you're not happy with something. I'm not saying that you're stagnant. It's more like you are anxious about this is weird to say on YouTube. Some of you may be worried about your parts of, you know, your body that is not able to be intimate for some reasons. You may want to get that checked professionally, like with a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I don't want to give any medical advice, but if you do feel as if like that, it's more to do with your hormone imbalance. I'm picking up, like, sometimes we're anxious, we're nervous all the time when we suddenly don't have enough like energy. It's not to do with the circumstances around our life. Sometimes it's also to do with our hormones, the chemical in our bodies, how they function, and we might need to get that checked, balanced, and have a different diet. So that's also what I'm picking up. For others of you, it could be the other way around. You may have some health issues because you are nervous, anxious, and this is causing your body to react in a different way. But I'm picking up for most of you, it's about the health side that cause you feeling certain ways. Because I'm not picking up anything too dramatic in your life, but let's see, what else do you need to hear? What are the events that may cause that, probably, or just events in general? Picking up the word overloaded by responsibility. You are, in the next 5 months, you're going to be doing things according to like this structure of black and white. You're going to be overloaded. You're going to feel very imbalanced. You're going to feel as if you are not juggling things well. Like, I mean, usually when I look at this card, it means that you don't juggle anything. But today I'm feeling as if this person is upset because he's not balancing it well. There may be extra responsibility coming your way. You may have to guide others into the correct path. It could be about education, work, like you could be raising a child, or you have mentees to deal with. I'm picking up that you will have that responsibility that you need to guide them, and that would be part of the reason why you are stressed out. You may be balancing in between work and mentorship. I'm picking up some of you may want to seek counseling for the areas that you are specialized in, because it's just overloaded also because you don't have enough information. I'm also picking up that you may want to be more attentive to legalities, paperwork. The paperwork may confuse you a lot. Again, seek help, seek professional. Don't rely on your own expertise. So if you are a lawyer and you are battling with your own paperwork, don't do it on your own. Ask a colleague to help you with it, or ask another professional to help you with it. Hire them even if you need to, because you just have too much on your plate. If you don't in the next 5 months, I'm picking up that it's just for your own mental health sanity to just have another professional to look at your legalities for you. Like if you were a lawyer or you're someone who is very litigious already and have a lot of knowledge with it, you still need to hire someone for that, right? So let's see, what does Mother Rose want you to know? What advice she needs to give you for the next 5 months? Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mystery, learning and teaching. You see, I'm picking up that in the next 5 months, you know, there are things that you'll be learning. I'm picking up that when you're dealing with things that you may need help, hire someone, learn from them. So don't just like put all the stuff for that person to do it for you or help you a bit, but stick to that person's side, you know, like see how they do things, see what they say, why they choose a path to do whatever they need to do to solve your paperwork, because you can learn a lot from that, and you can, you know, turn around and teach others how to do it as well. Okay, so that's actually what I have for you. It's pretty short for pile 3, and then yeah, I will see you in the next. Bye.